Hey there guys and gals, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to the long-awaited conclusion to Season 6 and the apex in the life cycle of the necrotic space arachnoids. Soon, we shall take that final step and become the insectoid killing machine, their plague, and thus returning order and balance into this universe. And it's been a while since we played, but the space arachnoids needed some time to gestate, to grow, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And it doesn't matter because we're here to finish this today, and we have two major builds to accomplish, and I'm super stoked. So I think we should just get started. The first one is going to be the Huntsman Spider, and I've actually done a little bit of work on the Huntsman Spider already. I started working on him a while ago, but then I stopped, but I'm going to continue with him right now and get him finished. The Huntsman Spider, in case you don't know, is one of the largest spiders on Earth. They come from, they hail from Australia, and they're terrifying, absolutely massive. But although I don't think they're going to be one of the most dangerous spiders, even in my game, but they're not one of the most dangerous spiders. They're actually not that poisonous as far as I know. But in my game, they're also not going to be that dangerous. But I think it was important that we represent this spider in this game because they're such a remarkably large and interesting creature. But anyway, so let's finish this build. All right, be right back. General Munchie the Huntsman Spider has been completed. Look at her in all of her magnificence. She is amazing. Actually, I had a lot of fun building this one. This one was challenging though, but one of the things I love, probably the most important block in all of Faction 6, is this one here. This light bodywork, this one here. You can do so much with this to make things connect the way you want. So you'll notice all throughout here, everything, even though we used a lot of the weird triangles and stuff to make these body structures, everything is still absolutely 100% interconnected all the way through, simply because of, you know, this block here. The wonderful thing about this block is that it can be 3 different shapes. It can be this one, the small one, and then the medium, the medium, the large, and the small. But all of these are just odd. They're odd sizes, so because they're such odd sizes, it's just any combination of those 3, and you can make just about anything connect. And this is just, I'm so much more impressed with the final design of this. I thought this would be kind of a placeholder ship. I thought, you know, I'm gonna do the Huntsman Spider, and it's gonna look really, really good, but it's gonna be totally impractical. But no, actually, I think this ship is going to be very, very good. It is going to be an excellent general. It's really well balanced. It's got shields where it matters. It's got a beautiful array, a spray of venom in the front. All of the small quantum doom beams as well as the large quantum doom beams, fantastic. It's got some extra energy just in case, just also to support the shields too as well. It's got lots of PD weapons as well as on the tips, lots and lots of engines. I don't even know if it's going to be enough engines because this thing is going to be so heavy. Let's see how heavy. 30,285 mass, which is pretty darn heavy. This is actually quite a big ship, really, because we're using, you know, lots of large blocks and medium blocks. It's going to be quite heavy. So I don't know if there's going to be enough engines here to run this or not. But, and yes, also it is still a mothership, so it still has a factory as well as the brood. It has a variety of brood ships. It has 6 large drone launchers, 4 small drone launchers, and some big PD weapons too as well. I love the ship. I love it. Munchie. I don't even know if that's the name I wanted for the ship, but it shall henceforth be known as Munchie, and she is 5,557p. So quite large. Let's try her out. Oh, do we even have, I don't even know if we can fly her. Let's give her a shot. Let's see. Oh my God, she's gonna be great. Here she comes. Look at her, she grows. Yes, my pretty, take shape. Yes, one of the larger ships I've built. I always find it really difficult to build big ships, like just large size ships, just because, I don't know, like I'm so used to just doing one layer of things, and when you start to get into bigger and bigger ships, you need to do multiple layers, and it just gets a little bit more difficult to figure out the logistics of how you're gonna put it all together. Oh, she's beautiful. It does actually, she builds fairly quickly. I mean, relatively speaking, I mean, considering her size, she is, oh my, I like her so much. Oh, you are gorgeous. Oh, yes, and you'll notice, so I have to go fix a couple. I wanted to have a couple lasers just shooting off to the side too as well. Let's go fix that really quickly here. Whoops. No, I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. No. Sorry, let's go back. And yes, I just want, yes, I've got a couple of these, of the quantum doom beams facing outward, and I want to have a couple on both sides doing the same exact thing. Why? I don't know, just extra firepower, you know, just to kind of, because she has such a large surface area. I want to be able to defend that surface area as best she can. Now, I'm not going to be flying her for all that often. I'm going to be flying the Lolth, of course. I'm going to be flying Lolth, but I want her to be able to defend herself very, very well, of course, NPC-wise. So there she goes. Now, I may have screwed up a couple things here. I don't know in terms of balance, but I think it's pretty good. Let's get back. Yes, so we got a couple of those, a couple more quantum doom beams coming in right now. Excellent. So anything that, and you'll notice she is non-symmetrical. The reason I chose to be non-symmetrical is because the spiders never are symmetrical. I mean, they're never standing in a perfectly symmetrical way. We like to draw them in symmetrical ways, but they're never actually positioned in perfectly symmetrical ways, especially the front 2 legs like that. I just think that looks really cool, and it really, I don't know, amplifies the fact that she is a Huntsman Spider, because they always have kind of those almost right angle right ankles to their legs, and you know, this it just looks so good. I just look so good. Let's go give her a shot. Now she does not turn at all. Wow. Okay, I think we need to add some more turning engines to her because she is not turning at all, folks. Wow, what did I hit? I hit something. Okay, turning is a bit of a problem. Okay, so let's go fix that really quickly, and I'm gonna fast forward it while I fix it. Okay, there we go. I just added, of course, some engines to the tips of the legs. I was kind of hoping to avoid as much of that as possible, just because it does affect the look, but that's okay. If she can't turn, we have to do something about it. She is really heavy. Hold on, let's get back here. All right, so this should improve things. Now, because the legs are so sticky outy, that is, I mean, really, I mean, when it comes to, wow, we just ram into guys and they just explode. That's amazing. But also, we should set up, let's set up our bindings really quickly here. So the bindings, point defense for all of those guns. Yes, now auto fire, we almost should have point defense, all of these guys has point defense too as well. So they fire all the time. We want to make sure that all of the drones are firing at all the time. So I think setting those up as point defense might be good. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'd much rather have them on right mouse button. I was fret over this. I was fret over whether or not I should have them as point defense or whatever, but I think having them as right mouse button, and then all of our main cannons, big and small, should be our left mouse button, of course. So it's got them all set. Hold on. What else is set as right mouse button? Yeah, it's got all the little guys. Oh, right, I did. Oh, right, yes, I did have some mine launchers in here too as well. So we're gonna set those as point defense as well. So it's just, you know, more damage. So if we get if anybody that's in front of us is dead, that is the point of that. Perfect. Oh, also, I just noticed something else. Yeah, there's been a pretty amazing patch, right? So when you're building ships now, you can actually set their behavior and how they're gonna act. When the NPC controls the ship, how's it going to react with it? So I think this is a rush ship. We're going to attack. Just go with, or we could set it as dynamic too as well. But this ship is going to try and just go directly to the enemy and fire everything it has and try to kill it. Now it does have drones and stuff, so we could actually set it up as kind of a kite. But I don't think that's. I think it's just too big to do that. Maybe dynamic might be better. I don't know. But this is something that's new in the brand new patch, which is really exciting. As a matter of fact, there is actually. Let's also go back. I'm not quite sure what this is yet, and I'm going to look into it a little bit more and get back to you guys. But in the palette for Faction 6, if we go to, upgrade, there's something called an anchor launcher. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll test it out today before we're done. In the meantime, we need to test out Munchie. Munchie, let's go eat. Oh yes, he's turning much better now. Yes, perfect. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's keep those drones firing at all times. Let's go get into trouble. We are actually in enemy territory right now. I think we're in farmer territory. So I like how they, you know, all the guns are just kind of facing every direction. Like you can't get near her without getting destroyed. I love it. I love it. Come closer. Yum, yum, yum. She also has huge storage as well. And I'm thinking she almost needs more storage so that she can actually have enough R on her to build more of herself. But I would think that these types of critters, like the Munchies, would only be probably built by Lolth. Lolth is going to have the storage capacity to be able to build her generals, right? But it doesn't really make sense that the generals can build themselves, unless you're considering, well, a Huntsman Spider should be able to reproduce and produce herself. Oh, I love having those little PD guns on the tips of the legs. That is cool. All right, let's go get the station or something. Really, we're not, I mean, there's nothing, no big fights here or anything. I mean, the thing is, we could get easily destroyed because the ship is so slow, but look at her, she's almost sparkly. I love it. So that was one of the things I was noticing about the Huntsman Spider when I was looking on them. Well, let's test our reverse engines. Oh, perfect, works great. Is it the abdomen? Every single abdomen on every single spider is absolutely unique, especially for these Huntsman Spiders. Like, every single one I saw, it was completely, totally different. So I figured I'd do something kind of fun and totally unique for it too as well. Excellent. Okay, she's really turning slowly. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just get in here, and she doesn't, you know, mess around. She just pushes things out of the way. There we go. Perfect. And ooh, more webs. Excellent. More webs. She's gorgeous. Oh, I love her. I can't wait to have, of course, the Munchies, the Huntsman Spiders flying on her wing. Oh, that's gonna be so great. I'm thinking we should all almost just name Munchie Huntsman Spider. I think we should. Yes. So let's do that. Just because, I don't know. Now we'll keep it as Munchie. I like Munchie. Munchie's good. Munchie's good. Now, before we do anything else, there's something really important we have to do. We have one more extremely important build to do before we can actually start going after the Insectoids in a grand finale, in a major tournament. Well, and that is, of course, we need to build Lolth. And in order to build Lolth, we actually need a little bit more C, because let's go to our upgrades. Let's see here. Oh, we're so close. So we're sitting at 6972p max. And there we go. We're at 8000p max. Perfect. So, because Lolth will be 8000p for sure, she is going to be just massive. I would fly. This ship's going to be flown by NPCs most of the time anyway, so I don't think I need to mess around too much with her. But she's gorgeous. I really like her. I actually really like the fact that she's non-symmetrical too. I don't know. It feels more organic. She just feels more alive to me. Look at her. Oh, and she just smashes through things. Like, you do not want to sit in front of this girl. She'll just tear you up. And look, people are shooting at her. It doesn't even matter. She doesn't even care. I don't even care. Go ahead, shoot at me. You'll never destroy me. And actually, she does gain good speed. She gets pretty good acceleration, actually. Not bad, not bad. Considering her size, it's really good. I wonder how she compares to Lolth, actually, in size right now. She's huge, actually. She's massive. Okay, so it's time. Let's go build. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you Mega Lolth. She has achieved her final form. She is glorious. harboring 10, yes, 10 large drone launchers, because when you're this big, you don't use small ones. She is, after all, the brood mother, and of course, these are her minions that will do her bidding. And because she is primarily a carrier class, I would consider her a carrier class, she is very, very defensive. She has 10, yes, 10 large shield generators, which is amazing. That's so awesome. And to go along with that, 10 quantum doom beams, 2 of which live within the new fully formed claws that she now has grown. And inside those claws are a couple of large shard launchers, just because, you know, when you need that extra little bit of damage when you're attacking something. And speaking of attacking things, she needs to be able to see what she's attacking, so she has 46, yes, 46 eyes, or tractor beams if you prefer. Actually, 48. I just noticed the last 2 here. 48 tractor beams. Therefore, she can actually carry enough R on her to reproduce herself if necessary. Isn't she magnificent? She is so wonderful. This was a labor of love, folks. I am so proud of her. I think she's just wonderful. Now, she's not symmetrical, and I did that on purpose because she's a space monster. She's a space monster. She's not meant to be symmetrical. Just like Munchie is not supposed to be symmetrical. She is not supposed to be symmetrical because she is a giant space monster. And there's gonna be a few things that are a little off. Like, I know there's a few more engines on the right side than on the left, and there may be some other things. And if you notice something that's really glaring in terms of non-symmetry that might cause some problems, let me know, like weapon systems or something. But I think most of it works out pretty well. I'm very, very, very pleased with her. I think she turned out fantastically. So she's got the 2 arms, and of course the 8 legs like a Drider, and then sort of a center body which has all of the babies. Oh, I love her. She is great. So let's go back and let's take a look at our lineup. So we have completed all of the creatures in the necrotic space arachnids, and I think they've turned out all very well. So we have Daddy Shortlegs, short name DSL. Salticide Swarmth, or short name Salty. Tickler the Tick, yes. The Wolf Recluse, which is a fantastically wonderful design. Probably one of the best designs I've ever had. Scripples, which was the earliest of Lolth, before she really started to achieve any kind of real form. And then she moved on to our first form, and we're actually going to change the name. So we're going to call this Iteration, Spider Queen. Lowercase I, Iteration 1. Spider Queen Iteration 1, and then we had Spider Queen Iteration 2, where she started to grow some legs and maybe even get a little bit of fangy, even had some eyes on her too as well. Yeah, very cool. So this is Iteration 2. Excellent, save. And then we have Iteration 3, which was a very important jump from where we were, and she actually became combat viable. Iteration 3. Lolth the Spider Queen, Iteration 3. Why is it not letting me do it? There it goes. Sometimes it's weird. It doesn't let me do it. It's really bizarre. All right, save. And then, of course, we have Munchie at 6,099p. He is glorious. He is fantastic. Oh, I really like him. And then, of course, Mega Lolth. This team is designed with one purpose in mind. And you know what that purpose is? Of course you do, because you've watched this entire series. The purpose of this team is to destroy the Insectoids. And that's what they're gonna do. But before we do that, we must grow our brood. We must build everybody. She takes a really long time to build, by the way. I started building her already before I started recording again. She takes a very long time to build. Like each and every one of those tractor beams actually takes a really long time too. So yeah, whoa. Really? You're gonna attack? Look at this. He's like, I can take her. A fly. I can take her. All right, folks, there she is. Is she not glorious? She is so beautiful. She took a very long time to build, by the way. A very, very, very long time to build. But now she is fully formed, and look at that. Look at how much doom beam power she has. Her alpha strike is amazing. And of course, all of those drones, oh, they just launch, and they launch from the center and behind. It's so great. Oh, it's so nice. So I set the bindings so that, of course, all the drones are on right mouse button, and I set the shard launchers actually on his point defense. I don't know if that'll be a good idea or not, but I mean, I want them to kind of auto fire. I mean, they're mines, right? As soon as there's bad guys attacking us, I just want them to fire at all times, right? Maybe I should have them on his right mouse button too, or no, I don't know. But anyway, and of course, all the quantum doom beams on as the left mouse button. But she is glorious, and look at, and oh, she's so well defended. Like, we should be able to just walk in, you know, and just waste an area, because those drones will just like, the large drones are so good. Hey, is that an agent? I think those are agents. Whoa, those were agents. We did take a little bit of damage here. I think more from ramming than anything else. I think we have to learn how to use the X key with this ship, because stopping is going to be really, really important. It does not turn very well, as I suspected it might not. It doesn't have the engines need to be placed a little bit more on the edges for it to be proper. But what agent was that? That's crazy. So I didn't even know there was an agent close by. I know there's one up here. That's hilarious. So anyway, yeah, agent's dead. They don't stand a chance against Lolth. Mega Lolth, the Spider Queen. We're almost back at our primary web, which means we're going to be able to gather up some goodies and some friendlies. We need to build an army now. And of course, we have lots of tractor beams, so we should be able to just grab all of the goodies that exploit. We're going to be able to exploit everything here. Oh, wow. Yeah, just like that. We are maxed out, so let's build another Lolth. We're going to have an army with 2 Mega Lolths. Maybe that's a little overkill. So let's set up our queue here. So, okay, so we're going to have... Actually, I'm just going to delete all of these for now. There we go. Delete, delete, delete. We've got copies of everybody in our queue there. So we're going to have first of all, we're going to have Lolth in here, and then we're going to do 2 Munchies. No, we're going to... Oh, no. Hold on. There we go. We're going to do 3 Munchies in our group, and then we're going to have... This is totally overkill. We don't need that many Lolths. 2 Munchies, 2 generals. Oh, they're so awesome. I love them so much. Oh, they look so good. I can't wait to see them in action in a big battle. And then we're going to have, of course, a whole bunch of wolf recluses. And, well, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's build our 2 Munchies first. Okay, so F, let's get one going. There's one. And then we're going to sail into the center of the universe and let them go out into the wild to help join you, or to join you in your personal game of Reassembly. You may one day see the necrotic space arachnids. Oh. Here comes Munchie. Here comes Munchie. Hey, that sounds like a good song. Here comes Munchie. Oh, what? Oh, an agent. Hello, Mr. Agent. I am hungry. Oh, I guess I'll just launch my drones then if you're gonna run. They're launched, by the way. I knew they were gonna get stuck a little bit, so they're gonna burst out. There they go. He's toast. He doesn't stand a chance. If the drones alone will kill him. How dare you attack me? Is that an agent? I think it is an agent, but he's not actually on the map. There's a different one on the map. Maybe it is part of the same group though. That's funny. The agents are coming out of the woodworks now. They're like, we must defeat the necrotic space arachnids because they will take over the known galaxy. They are superior. Oh, fantastic. Hello, Munchie. You are huge. And actually, I am so happy with the size of Munchie. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted the Huntsman Spider to actually be bigger than Lolth. Because the Huntsman Spider is just, I mean, in real life, the Huntsman Spiders are so big. But the problem is he's going to get caught behind. If we go into territory where, you know, there's a lot of obstacles and stuff, he's going to get stuck. But that's okay. Maybe that wasn't an agent. Maybe we're just in a Faction 4 area. Let's just eat them. Like, they don't stand a chance, like, honestly. Ooh, goodies. Yes, we need those goodies. Okay, here they are. We found the agents. Yay, let's destroy them. Crush them. Oh, I gotta remember to launch my drones too as well. These guys, actually, they're doing a substantial amount of damage. We must be careful, because they do have a lot of firepower, but not nearly the same caliber of firepower that these guys have. Look at all those drones. The drones by themselves are like a fighting force to be reckoned with. Like, I don't know. It's going to be hard to defeat. Although I do think that maybe Lolth is a little soft in the front. But I think she's okay. Like, it would take a lot to kill Lolth, because you have... Notice the heart of Lolth is actually in the very center of her. If you look, the heart is actually way back here in her abdomen. So you kind of almost got to get in behind to kill her. So she is maybe a little soft in the front, but it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I have bad news. The game unfortunately keeps crashing on me. It must be something to do with the new patch. And every time I come back, I've lost everything I've built. So the last time I had like 2-3 munchies and I had a whole bunch of ships and I was just sort of heading towards the wormhole and it crashed. And then I came back, I did it all again, and then it crashed. So I'm gonna call it. We're gonna send what we have through the wormhole. You don't have to actually have your fleet built to go through the wormhole. It actually sends everything we have built up to now through the wormhole. So let's just take a quick look at that. We have our DSL, the Daddy Short Legs. We have the Salticidae or Salticidae Swarmth. We have the Tickler, the Wolf Recluse. I found an older version of the Scripples just wandering around. So yeah, we managed to get that too as well. So 2 versions of Scripples and 3 versions of Lolth the Spider Queen, as well as Munchie and then Mega Lolth. Also included in this will be the Demon Web Nest and a few other just odd designs that were just random. And yeah, so this is all going through the wormhole. So what does that mean? We're going out into the universe to find the Insectoids. The next step, I'm going to be creating a little animation based on this series with the final battle between the necrotic space arachnoids and of course their arch enemy, the Insectoids. I don't know who's gonna win this battle. I mean, of course, we through this whole series, we had in mind the goal was to defeat the Insectoids. But the Insectoids are Faction 1, and they're very, very, very tough. I don't know that this fleet can do it. I really don't know. But I guess we're going to find out in the final battle. And if they can't beat them, maybe there will be a Season 8. Or a Season 7, my apologies. Maybe there will be a Season 7 where we have to come back and try and defeat the Insectoids again. Either way, this was an absolute blast to make, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I apologize for taking so long, but it was really, really fun. Let's go through the wormhole. We're just gonna drive right through these guys. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. And we're going to... Your consciousness will be transported to a new area, never return or stay here. Copy of your current fleet will pass through the wormhole and be shared with other players, but your consciousness will stay with the fleet on this side of the wormhole and it will close. So we're gonna stay here. This way we pass through the wormhole and through to you guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the series. It was an absolute blast to make, and maybe we'll see you for a Season 7. All right, take care. Uh-oh.